Welcome to the K. Willis Positive Vibes Podcast.
K. Willis Positive Vibes Talk Show on 1580thepraise.com, a Go Chip communication station. And we are back. It is part 2. I have Melissa Reeves once again representing Motherful. She is a loving mother to her handsome 16-year-old son. She was raised in Ohio since the age of 3. Melissa is a coding analyst by trade and has been involved with nonprofit work for 20 years. She has volunteered in various roles from fundraiser organizing to being a board member. Melissa's passion for nonprofit work started from her own struggles as a troubled youth. She realizes that it takes a village to rear a child and a community to strengthen a child. Melissa has been a part of Motherful for 5 years. She has been on the Matriarch Council for 3 of those years, helping moms achieve their goals and get assistance in doing so is Melissa's passion. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Once again, part 1, if you guys missed it, you're going to have to go on my YouTube page.
Yes, you too.
Yes. K. Willis Positive Vibes Podcast. And you have to listen to part 1. We talk about some amazing things, how you can donate, and how it's not all about money. Mm-hmm. You can donate your time, your talent, and how you guys can take advantage of the resources. You can become a member on Tuesdays and Thursdays in the evening. You can go to the pantry. And then on Sundays, if you guys want to just, kind of want to check it out, come out from 10 a.m. to noon, and you can get, part of the resources in the pantry. And we talked about how right now it's challenging with the EBT and everything. So a lot of resources are needed. Never be ashamed if you need it. We do not want the babies to be hungry because you're prideful. Mm-hmm. We do not want that. Do not be prideful. There are some good resources, and it's for you to help and benefit from. So, yes. So, Thank you once again to Melissa and Motherful, the organization. And as I mentioned in part 1, Melissa and I, we're friends. And she was just telling me about the organization. I'm like, no, you need to come on my show. Because I didn't know about that. And I want more people to know about the awesome things that's going on in Central Ohio. Yes. Some people say we don't have anything, or what are you guys doing for mothers? Mm-hmm. Motherful, hello.
Yes, for single mamas, we need as much help as we can. These kids are not going to raise themselves, and need more than just us. We need a village. I really, really heavily, say that because we used to have one. A lot of, I remember my village growing up. I remember, the family reunions and cookouts over grandma's house and, again, going up the street to the neighbor's house and, those things that, a lot of moms, as a mom now, I don't have that anymore. It's all gone. It all passed away when grandma passed away, unfortunately.
Big mama passed.
Yeah, big mama passed. And now it's all gone. And I know a lot of other families suffer the same fate that, we all we got. And it's like, how did this happen? We used to have everybody. We used to have the community. So, Motherful is really big on that, building that community. And one of the ways we're trying to build a community is our housing initiative. So our housing initiative will have about 2 to 6 acres. We're looking.
Acres.
Our dream is to have 2 to 6 acres with like 20 to 40 housing units, and we would be just sharing like the child care, sharing like meals together. We'll have a garden. We'll have EV stations. Just like almost like a regular, apartment community, but just for single mamas. We'll also have some units for moms that need like emergency housing, and then just having that community again. Going up the street, to your auntie's house. We probably be called aunties at that point, even though we're not family. We're gonna be family by the end of this, and having that community to where we could just lean on each other and support each other, because we all have extreme value.
Yes.
And we all bring so much to the table. And to be able to share that with each other would be amazing. And again, nobody knows what a single mom needs like a single mom.
Exactly.
So we would understand that, we could look at your face and be like, oh, you want me to take them? Like,
Right.
oh, please, girl, and being able to have that community where you can trust that if I give you my baby's
Right.
going to be okay.
Right.
Because we have this community that we've built together. So having like co-op housing is essential. That's really one of the Motherful's like biggest, brightest, best goals that we have, to be able to provide again that village for our moms and for their children. Like again, we have over 1,200 members, which means that we probably approximately about 4,000 moms and children that we impact. So being able to house some of them and to give them that peace of mind that I have a village, I have a garden, and again, that will be a collective effort where everybody pours into the garden, everybody pours into childcare. We have a play area, and just be able to thrive together and pour into each other. It would be very, very amazing, and I can't wait until it happens. I hope it happens this year, next year. I don't even got that many months left, but that would be an amazing thing. Obviously, we need the funding and the space and everything, but that's a dream that I personally, for myself, not speaking for Motherful, but I personally want to see happen within the next 60 days.
Okay, 60 days.
So I'm like, not everything is so far-fetched as you think, with the right audience and the right, funding, you can make almost anything happen. So I'm really pushing that out there. I really love the idea of housing for our moms. And that is one of the other reasons that made me join Motherful. Is like, wow, they really see the need that we have, and they are really trying to provide it for us. And that is really different from other organizations, because I used to tap in when my son was younger. I was pregnant, I couldn't get a job, there's reasons why we didn't have any funding. And a lot of the programs, bless them, like they are blessings. They helped me get through, but they only provided food. They only provided furniture, and those things are not little. Those things are needed, but I also needed a community. I also needed that support, that moral support, the foundations. So Motherful provides that, and I think that is the most wonderful thing, is that it's not just the resources, and it also, again, gives you an opportunity to give back, to pour in, to showcase, like, hey, I'm amazing too. Look what I can do. I can do the line dancing. We could all go for walks together. We can all support each other in our health goals. We have a Motherful cooking page where we all like share recipes and show our pictures of our food and, get our little clout for our little food that we made, our ideas that we did. So, those things are all needed to be able to support us as humans and as mothers, for us to be able to pour back into our children. If somebody makes me feel good about, my little turkey chili I made, and then I'm feeding it to my babies, and it's like my babies are happy too. My babies are like, oh, this is good. And, just having that reassurance sometimes is a boost of confidence that we all need to just get through the day.
Right. Yes. And like I said earlier, each one teach one. Yes.
Yeah.
So just the resources to help someone else out and be that place, and I don't have any kids as of yet. God's going to bless me one day.
Amen.
But, I don't have to have any kids to know that it's challenging to be a single mother, because I'm single, and it can be challenging. So when you're single, you don't have help. Add a child to that. Lord Jesus.
Yes.
Yeah. And you could plan all you want to, but no one knows what's going to happen. Like you could be married, and God forbid, I know some people, who are widows now. So it's like you never know what situation. So just because you're a single mom doesn't mean anything could have happened. And it's, once again, I'm single.
Yeah.
And I tell people I got how many kids I can afford right now.
Yeah.
Because it ain't cheap.
Yeah. It's not.
It's a big responsibility as well.
Yeah.
Yes. And it could be draining if, once again, I'm single. So if you have challenges or down days as single, add a child to that.
Or children. Yes, multiple.
And sometimes you just need space. You need time. You need someone to talk to. You know, mental health is very important.
Yes.
And a lot of people, you know, they don't think about that. But no, mental health is important, especially when you're raising kids. And you can have a challenge. But when you have an organization like Motherful, and someone to talk to and help you, and then resources as well. So that's a good thing, you know, for people to think as well. And once again, you guys, you can donate. It's not always money.
Yes. Services, products, whatever you got. And we trying to find out, you know, for our moms, because everything helps. Like, you know, even from the smallest thing, we've had, you know, those teaspoon things. Like, you know how many times I lose my teaspoon? Like, I love getting those donations or being able to receive those things, because even though it's small and people are like, oh, you get those from wherever. Like, it helps because there's one less thing I have to buy.
Exactly.
So I can pour that into my children. I could pour that into other areas. I could pour that into, like we was talking about earlier, child care can be anywhere from $400 to $700 a week. A week. And then groceries are anywhere from $300 to $600 a week. And that's if you're lucky. If you, you know what I'm saying? So, and then rent, you know, like rent right now is like $1,000 minimum, and that might not put you in the best neighborhood. If you want a decent neighborhood, you're looking at more like $1,400. And if you got multiple children, you're looking almost in the 2000s. Where all this money coming from?
Yeah, where is this money coming from?
If I'm by myself and I have to take care of these children.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So any kind of donation that we can get to, you know, I don't have to spend $5 on body wash, if you can find $5 body wash. I don't have to spend $5 on body wash this month because I got the donation from Motherful. So that adds to the pot. You know, I don't have to spend $300, $400 on groceries because I got my groceries from Motherful. So it's the products themselves, like the food, the clothing, all of that helps our moms, because whatever you don't have to spend on your regular monthly, everybody knows what you need. Even though you're single, you know what you need to live every single day. You got to wake up, wash your body, brush your teeth. You know, you put on clothes and shoes. You know, everybody uses the same resources. So just providing those resources for our moms, you know, whatever you need, they need to times 2, sometimes times 7. You know what I'm saying? So, and then our children, you know, they need diapers, formula, ointments, and, you know, vitamins. Like, literally everything we get our hands on, we give to our moms. We give back to our moms. So we've had a plethora of things come through the Resource Garage, and it's always a blessing. Our favorite thing, one of our favorite things, because it's all great, one of our favorite things we had was prepared meals. Ooh. So that was such a blessing. It was a very short program. We weren't able to keep it for very long, but the meals were already prepared. And they came with instructions, and all moms had to do was pick up the meals. It came with the appetizer, the entree, and dessert. Ooh. And all you had to do, follow instructions, most of it's put in the oven to heat it up, take it out, eat it, you know. And a lot of people take that for granted, too, because, you know, those frozen meals, they have so much put into them that's not healthy for us or our children to eat. So having a healthy meal that you know is healthy, you know was prepared with love and intention on and nourishing whoever's eating this. That was super duper, like, that was one of my favorite programs personally, because it it really, that makes such a difference. Like, you don't have to worry about one less thing to worry about, something very fast that you could just pop in the oven, but it's very nutritious. You don't have to worry about all the pesticides and whatever they put in stuff
all
now.
Stuff they put in
gums and they put anything in stuff.
All the stuff that is banned in other countries, but accepted here. Like, you can't, you can't get that in other countries, but here they're like, oh yeah, go ahead and eat it.
Yeah, you know, so having that prepared meal was really, really nice. And then we also have a newer program that started, and it's called the Ohio Mothers Trust. Okay. And it is $500 cash a month to 32 moms for a full year. And having that security is just because, especially as a single mom, unfortunately, people tell us things and then they don't follow through. Right. You know, people are like, oh, well, you could get food stamps. And then all of a sudden,
they're cutting short.
Taking that. So, you know, things that we thought that we could count on, we don't get to count on. So having that $500 a month guaranteed income for an entire year. Wow. You know, is so, like, just monumental to have something that you can rely on, and that security that you know that's coming is amazing. Again, with funding, we would love to be able to do it for more moms and be able to do it for years to come for all of our members, hopefully one day, you know. But right now we have our 32, and that program kicked off, and it's going very well. Wow. And I know the moms really appreciate it because cash is king. Yes, cash is king. And you know, having that income can go towards those $700 a week, you know, and everything, rent, all of that, mortgage, car note, whatever you need it for, instead of being, you know, a lot of programs, they help with rent or they help with mortgage.
But 1 month.
1 month, or it has to be cut off. Oh, yeah. So I have to have a disconnection notice before you can help me turn my stuff back on, or, you know, everything is income based, and these incomes are so low. It's like I basically wouldn't have a job, you know. Basically. Most of the income ranges are under minimum wage, and it's like, so if I make minimum wage, or you know, and it's like the income guidelines are crazy for a lot of programs, and so having that for our moms and being able to have just something to rely on is just so, just like, thank you. You know, just a breath of fresh air, because we all need it. We all, I mean, I'm sure you, as a single person, you use $500 a month.
Exactly.
Like,
I would love to have additional $500 a month.
Yeah, and you could put that towards, building something for the future.
Absolutely.
Like I said, some of our moms are entrepreneurs. Yes. They could put that towards their business. They could put that towards their kids' school. You know, uniforms are like $100 to $80. You know, people are spending on uniforms and stuff, and the clothes. I know at least twice a year I'm spending like $500-$600 on clothes at least, and that's
like
for
shoes.
Yeah, that's like Walmart in Burlington.
Right.
So if you go anywhere else, you know, it's more. Right. And, you know, the shoes, especially with, you know, my son's 16. He's 6 foot tall.
Whoa.
He wears a size 11 men. Yes. You know, so those shoes aren't cheap. As soon as you get out of kids' shoes, it's at least $100. Right. So, you know, even finding sales and stuff. Sometimes our moms in our network will post different resources that we find that aren't necessarily a Motherful resource, but we can use inside the collective. So there's a lot of, I feel like, I don't know, there needs to be a study done, but I feel like Columbus is one of the most resourceful cities, because there's so many resources. Like almost anything that you think like, oh my God, I need this. Like you could probably Google it and somebody's providing it in Columbus, you know, for free. So there's so many programs. We love free. We need more free. Yes. Because it's so funny. I always say, like, celebrities and stuff, like you see them on all this Louis Vuitton and all these big name things, and most of that stuff they got for free.
Yeah, somebody donated that, gave it to them.
They
so we can buy it.
so we can
Right.
pay for
Pay
it, but
for
they
it.
have the money to
Right.
pay for it, but they get it for free. So why not give people that don't necessarily have the money for stuff
For free.
stuff? Yeah.
Yes.
Like that sounds great to me.
That sounds like a good idea to me too.
Yeah, I would like that. I would love that. I would love more free stuff to the people that actually need free stuff that wouldn't be able to have these things at all without it being for free.
Right.
You know?
Right. Yes. And I'm a coupon person. I'm all about deals.
Mm-hmm.
I'm all about, I'm going to and I text people, hey, this is going on. This is a deal. I'm like, everybody hates Chris. I'm the dad. I'm Julius. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like that. Like, oh, I need to save.
Mm-hmm.
So once again, I'm single as of today.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know what God got in the future.
Listen.
God got something major in the future. It's coming, oh.
Amen.
Yes. But just to say, like, if I'm saving, I know when you have kids, you need to be saving and, so just to have the resources. And we love free. Mm-hmm. Once again, you guys can donate. What is the website again?
www.motherful, motherful.org.
Yes. So we love free. You guys can donate and donate your time.
Yes. Donate your
resources.
Time, resources, products. Like, we love all of it. We appreciate all of it. You would see the smiling faces. Mm-hmm. A lot of some of our stuff, they ask like, hey, can you provide photos? Or sometimes we just volunteer photos. Mm-hmm. Like, we say, hey, we got this huge donation from this company, moms, put these on real quick and we'll take pictures in them and show like our appreciation. Mm-hmm. Like, oh my God, when I was delivering the clothes that I was talking about earlier, seeing a mom's face, like, I haven't been able to shop for clothes in years.
Oh, wow.
They're wearing things. The one mom told me that she has clothes that are 10 years old. Most of her clothes have holes in it, and she doesn't have the resources or the ability to be able to go get something as simple as clothes, something people buy, especially with Shein now.
Exactly.
Temu. Like Amazon, all of that stuff. People paying like $5 for all of these things, and just over consuming people's closets overflowing with brand new clothes with tags on them that they'll never probably wear.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And we have people still to this day that aren't able to even buy a pair of shoes for themselves. You know what I'm saying? So being able to provide that, seeing their faces when they accept those things, and like, oh my God, I've been looking for something like this. And now I can go on interviews because I have the clothes that I need. And again, there's programs that offer it, but the knowledge of knowing like where these programs are, what's going on, having Motherful be that resource for them is monumental, and it really, again, helps pour into the moms, which internally like pours into the children very directly. And again, a lot of our stuff too are also for the children. We have children's clothes, we have diapers, we have formula, so that we pour into the family as a whole, which is another thing that sets Motherful apart, is we don't just focus on the adults or just the children. Like, we have programs for everyone that's a part of our collective, the moms and the children.
Yes, and then the children can also volunteer as well.
Yes, we have our babies in there helping grab some stuff, and that teaches them such core like belief systems that will help them be well-rounded people as they grow up. And I really truly push that, especially for my son, because that child don't know nothing about struggle. He don't know nothing about anything negative. Like, he's had a very, very cushy life.
Praise
and
God.
Yes. Thank you, Jesus.
Thank you,
every day.
Father, yes.
So for him to give back, it shows him like this life is well afforded to you, but it could be very different, and circumstances change every day.
Overnight.
Every 30 seconds something is changing. You know what I'm saying? So don't ever discount what somebody else is going through, because it could very very easily be you. And then also,
Exactly.
a lot of people were raised by single moms.
Right.
And they have no clue what she went through.
Mm-hmm.
And until you have a child, you're not going to know.
Right. Exactly.
Because it's a totally different world. And I have so much more respect for my mom now.
Mm-hmm.
And I hear myself saying stuff that my mom said to me, and sharing those traditions and sharing those the wisdom that I gained, and got from Big Mama and everything. So it's like passing that down, and then now being able to tap into Motherful and the village and gaining knowledge from them, and pouring that into my child as well, and giving him more of a life that he can actually thrive in, and being able to, again, give back to that community as well. So not just for him, he's not just receiving either. He's also giving back. And that's his choice. He likes going there.
Yes.
He likes hanging out with the kids because he's my only child. So he gets to hang out with other kids that are closer to his age. And then he gets to get all the compliments from all the moms and how strong he is and handsome he is. So I know that boosts, he ain't going to admit it because he's a teenager. But I know that boosts his confidence just a little bit, putting and making... But enforcing in him that he is somebody.
Yes.
He does hold value. Just because you're a child, you still hold value too. You are important. You have a power within you too. And Motherful also helps to enforce that even in my baby. So top of the mountain, I'm screaming, And again, I want to reiterate the fact that I'm a mama member.
Yes.
I am not the founder. I'm shout out again to Lisa
Shout out.
and Heidi. I'm not the founder. I'm not a co-founder. I'm not like higher up a CEO or CFO. Or I'm just a mama member. I just so happened to join the Matriarchs Council, and because I wanted to learn the skills to be a leader in Motherful, and now I get to have opportunities like this to speak to you and to shout Motherful from the rooftop.
Yes, come on, Motherful.
We need a donation.
Yes, we gonna donate.
And
donate.
We need the volunteers, and it's just so amazing to be a part of something that wants to be better and do better and actually is doing the work.
Yes.
So that's been really amazing.
Yes, and to keep the youth off the streets.
Yes.
And a positive, organization that helps and show them it's more than just what you see on TV. It's more what you see in the streets. There are people doing positive things, and that helps them become a better citizen as well. So once again, how can we reach you guys?
www.motherful.org.
Okay. Yes. And you guys have Instagram handles.
Yes, all of it is at Motherful. The Facebook is Motherful Columbus.
Okay, perfect. And thank you once again, Melissa. I think we're going to have you on again because this is an amazing organization.
I'm sure we'll have more programs.
Yes.
And I'll have more to talk about later. So please, yes.
And I'm so happy that you took the opportunity to discuss Motherful with me, and I'm so excited. And
yes, thank you.
Yes, thank you. And then for me, if you want to, just go ahead and be a sponsor, you can always email me at kwillispositivevibetalkshow@gmail.com. And thank you for tuning in to the K. Willis Positive Vibes Talk Show on 1580thepraise.com, a Go Chip communication station.
Please like, share, and subscribe to the K. Willis Positive Vibes podcast. Thank you for tuning in to the K. Willis Positive Vibes podcast. Please order my book, The Principles of Overcoming Life's Obstacles, a 31-day journey to positive living, available on Amazon.com. Until next time, stay positive.